Previously on Into the Yonder Void, I made my way down the beach and I had to talk with Peach. That kind of rhymed, but I don't really have the time. Let me continue. I made my way to the harbor and I met this straw dude, and he told me that we're basically grounded on the island, which kind of sucks ass because I wanted to leave. I was gonna lead him to the tavern, but then Uchimama came up and he invited me to, right, and he seems to have the magical power to turn money into people. Respect.
The D20 Syndicate presents Into the Yonder Void. Welcome back to the D20 Syndicate podcast.
Hey guys.
A weekly Dungeons & Dragons 5e actual play podcast. I am your host and DM, Seth, and around the table, we have our players.
I'm Billy, and I play Nezrah.
I'm Tomas, I play Gildebrand.
I'm Lindsey and I play Phee.
And I'm Michaela and I play Can.
That's right. Each week we record for your listening pleasure. This is episode pow 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 7.
Seven.
Hello.
Lucky number
Yes, 7.
2.7.
7.
Season 2, episode 7. For those of you just joining us for the first time, this is our second campaign, second season. If you would like to check out season 1, start with episode Gunky Evil. Same world, different characters, and about 20 years earlier. So,
We have a new patron.
wait, what? Again?
Yeah. Patreon.com/D20_syndicate. Just like our new patron on Discord, they call themselves Bear. So I'm going to call them Bear.
Bear. Bear it all to us, Bear.
Bear City. Bear City.
Yeah.
I can barely contain my excitement from that name.
Bear down for midterms.
Bear down from our puns. I'm sorry, I reused yours. I'm out of puns.
Just bear with Lindsey, please.
This is so embarrassing.
Bear.
Good one, Seth.
Master of wit, I say about myself.
All right, we have barely any time left. Well, let's finish the podcast.
Oh, is that it? Just Bear? No funny anecdote?
Look, Seth, just grin and bear it. This is us on the podcast.
God damn it.
You're really fucking around in my honey pot.
This is unbelievable, guys. I can't believe you would come at me like this.
You mean you can't bear leave? I'm going too far. I'm sorry.
All right, I think it's time for tonight's Around the Campfire Bear. See how it sounds when you guys are stupid?
Yeah,
What
stop
noise?
smacking it.
That was very loud.
Yeah, don't do that.
But that's also not a
wasn't
campfire
loud.
sound.
That's a
Sounds like
gunshots.
packing.
That's a can fire question. For tonight's Around the Campfire question, I want to know what's something about this world that you're most curious about, or what is a rumor you've heard or want to explore further. We're going to start with Nez.
I heard from somebody else in our village that there's a parallel universe runs in tandem with ours. However, all of the inhabitants of said parallel universe have made all of the exact opposite choices that we have in ours and are mirrored opposites in personality.
Interesting. So a parallel universe, like a bizarro world.
A bizarro world. Yeah.
All right, parallel universe where all the opposite choices were made running concurrently with ours. Thank you, Nez. I appreciate that.
Maybe that'll be
You're
our...
welcome.
Oh, sorry. Maybe that'll be our next season, Into the Yonder verse.
Into the Underverse.
Gildebrand.
Actually, that's not one of my names. You can't say it like that.
Too bad.
I'm offended. I am very curious about how to get a boat and a working crew and how to navigate storms, because apparently that's super hard. No, So for reasons, I am very curious about if there are portals that go into the Shadowfell and how one goes about going through those. I know about some other portals, so I was curious if that was a thing and if it was easy to find. So far, it has not been easy to find.
Well, thank you so much, Gildebrand.
Fuck you.
Phee.
I'm really curious about. So I read a lot about different places. There's so many different places. So, I mean, that is number one. Number two, I read a lot about different Fey magic. That book was kind of hidden, but I got into it. And yeah, there's some really cool stuff. And rumor has it, there might be a portal to the Feywild, like kind of near where I was.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Very cool. Can.
There are so many things that I'm curious about. And I've met a lot of people from a lot of places here, and everything they talk about sounds amazing. So I would love to go anywhere and try any of their food. I want to learn all of the dances. And I even hear there are like tons of different plants that I've never met, so I would like to meet those too.
Very nice. Well, thank you so much, all of you, for sharing those things that you have heard or are curious about. All right, shall we get started?
Oh, yeah.
We shall.
What's funny?
Nothing. I almost continued my question, but I decided not to.
All right, when we last left off, 3 of you were on the northern beach in the island of Luta, watching Uchi, one of the elders of the village, apparently resurrect some of the fallen comrades during the battle from the night before, after expending some uses of diamond dust. And Peach and Can were in a different part of the island, visiting their friend, the crocodile. Now, that's where we're going to pick up, and we are going to pick up with the 3 of you on the beach. All right, you guys watch as...
You were like, that's where we're going to pick up. And by there, not there. This other place.
Fuck y'all. You guys are on the beach, and you've just watched Uchi kind of sink to the ground after expending all of his magical energy to reinvigorate and revive these 3 forms.
Nez rushes to his side to, like, hold him up.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. He kind of, like, puts his hand on your shoulder as best as he can and kind of lifts himself and kind of stares off at the 3 forms that are now, like, rising, and, like, the other halflings are kind of gathering around them and, like, clutching them and hugging them and cheering and stuff like that. And he just kind of, like, nods and sighs. Oh, yeah, that's the good stuff.
Give me more of that Dragonborn body.
That was incredibly impressive.
Oh, that's just something you do for your family.
My grip kind of tightens on him, and I look him dead in the eye, and I tell him, "You have to teach me this."
Well, I don't know if I could teach you this right now, or are you following the druidic path?
We'll discuss that later.
Okay, man. Yeah, whatever you want. You helped with the village. I can at least give you some insight into how you could do
something
like that.
of a druid myself, at least in practice. I've done some druiding from time to time.
Fucking Gillum Dafoe over here.
So about that diamond dust, where did that go? Or is there more of it?
He kind of, like, gives you a curious look, Gil. Well, I mean, it's just something we use for materials. It's, something you do.
Something you do.
Do you need to revive somebody else or what?
I didn't even know you could do that, man. I've never seen it happen before.
How did you do that? How do you learn how to do that, I should say? Sorry.
Well, I mean, look around you. And he kind of gestures to the whole population of the whale song halfling. I want all of you to give me a perception check. Actually, you can choose insight or perception, whichever is higher.
Oh.
Dirty 20.
On?
Perception.
Okay.
18 perception.
Okay.
9 perception.
Okay. So, Phee, you're kind of floored by that was amazing. You've never seen anything like that before. So, you're looking around as he gestures.
Is it the trees?
Yeah, you're not sure what he's gesturing to necessarily, but you are hyped. All you can see is that these three are now alive again, and they seem to be back to normal. They're not shriveled anymore. They look completely intact.
Are they still the same, they look the same and stuff?
Yeah, they look like how they did before their little stuff was taken.
My eye is still exposed.
Okay.
How is that reacting to everything?
So, can you? As a DM question, can you tell which direction it's looking?
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
I can see out of it.
Okay,
It's
gotcha.
just I don't know how to explain this, but you're seeing out of it, but it's moving on its own. Okay. So you're I have double vision sometimes, and if I don't focus, then I will start to see stuff in a peripheral vision. So it kind of does that, if anyone else would be familiar with that.
Gotcha. If you since you can see through it, you notice that your uncovered eye, your almost draconic looking eye, is focused specifically and intently on Uchi, unwavering and unmoving. There's something about Uchi that your eye just seems really interested in. What was your perception check?
18.
Okay, and then yours was, Nez?
20.
Okay. Yeah, you look around it with perception. You can see a lot of these halflings have, staves or a lot of elements that you would kind of associate with natural wonder. You're getting the impression just from your perception that almost all of these halflings are druidic in nature. Nez, you get kind of the same idea from your looks. You've been kind of piecing this together a little bit. Every halfling you've met seems to use some sort of druidic magic here. And you notice one in particular. You can see Denik now from before, from the main house. Is there, and you can see that he is paying particular attention to the moons and where they're positioned in the sky.
Studying them?
Yeah.
Okay.
As if that's very important to him. You guys, other than Phee, get the impression that from what you can see, every halfling here on the beach is largely druidic. And then Uchi just kind of nods. We come from a long line of this.
Trees?
Yeah, I mean, technically, if you think about it, yeah. But for generations upon generations, we've all taught each other. Now I'm in the position to teach everyone else, as I'm one of the oldest here. So, really, it's kind of my job to pass on the knowledge. Though, mine is a little bit more particular than others.
Do you need to have a big kid bead to learn druidic power like that?
I guess. I mean, I've met one time ever. I saw there was a youngling halfling that was way more advanced than they should have been for their age. But, I mean, power comes in all varieties, shapes, and sizes. I mean, look at Can. Can isn't beaded, but Can's got a really good amount of power behind them.
I guess. I didn't really look.
Well, there's There's only 5 of us that follow that particular circle, and Can's one of them.
As far as advanced ability, would you say ostensibly that you're the only one that can resurrect?
Like, ever?
Currently.
In this village, I am one of 2.
And who else has this ability?
Ruka.
You see Nez taking notes in his journal, and then he kind of steadies Uchi and make sure that he's okay. He can stand on his own. Does he look pretty sturdy?
Yeah.
And
He looks
Nez,
exhausted, though. Like,
Nez is immediately gonna beeline to Dinik, and he has his journal out and ready to take notes, and he's gonna ask him about what's important about the moons that he's studying and stuff.
Gotcha. What are Gil and Phee doing?
I've probably gone back to the pirate people.
Okay. And Phee, what are you doing?
So we're all still on the beach right now?
Yeah, everybody seems to be like kind of mildly celebrating.
Okay, I might actually kind of look around the beach. Those shells were pretty cool, so I'm just going to see if I can find any other like hidden treasures around the ground on the beach and in the sand.
Give me an investigation.
Okay. 6.
Yeah, you're not really able to discern in the sand. Like, it looks like it may have been picked clean. And there's a lot of people like on the beach, so it's kind of hard. Maybe there's some underneath their sandals or whatever, or their bare feet. But yeah, it's you're not finding any more of those shells.
Okay. Damn.
Okay, Gil, you return to the other crew. What did you learn?
These little halflings can come back from the dead. They're like zombies or something.
That's interesting. It's a very peculiar thing.
I mean, coming from you, that's saying something.
What does that mean?
Nothing. Drinks? You want the drinks?
I was hoping you'd say something. Let's go.
Okay, let's go.
And he turns around. You're going to have to lead us, though.
All right. I glance back at Ophelia and Nez, and I just turn back and go towards the tavern.
Gotcha. All right, Can. You are looking out over this pond, and this giant crocodile has welcomed you, saying it is time. You watch as their snout kind of like pokes out of the water and sniffs, and then kind of like they start to slowly like inch out, and you watch as they rest kind of their snout against you, and you can feel, and Peach reaches out and like kind of puts his hand on the crocodile's head. Oh man. I thought I was going to be able to do this, but I don't know.
You can do it.
The milky eyes of the giant crocodile look at both of you, like kind of flash back and forth with the kind of the bisected lens way that they do, and they... I want to give you a gift.
What kind of gift?
Well, I sense things, and I've been sensing things for a while. Things are about to change. I don't think you will remain in Luta.
Whoa. You know that?
There are different flavors to the wind now.
It's a Neapolitan situation.
There are different strands in the weaving that say different things. It's hard to discern, but your thread goes a different direction. Kanak Anga.
That's pretty wild, man. 'Cause, like, I do think I'm about to leave.
Thank you for your help all of this time.
You've made the last few years of my life very bearable.
You've been acknowledged.
Oh.
Well, I mean, what can
It was
we...
a very positive experience. There's that pause.
Shut up.
You shut up.
Well, what can we do for you now to make, like, right now better?
Shoot me.
Accept this gift that I give.
Okay. What is it?
Upon my expiration, I want you to take some of my flesh.
What?
Some of my hide. I give you my hide, as is the way.
I can't take that.
And Peach kind of looks over at you.
You don't. It's a dying wish. You gotta do it.
I mean, if that's like what you really want to do, I just don't want to like. I just want to honor you. I don't want to do something that's disrespectful to you.
You could not disrespect me, Kanak Anga. The two of you have taken great care of me ever since the day you rescued me from that reef.
I think like anybody would have done that, though.
No, not everyone would do that. You two did. And for that, I am grateful.
Well, you're welcome. You've been pretty cool, too.
I only ask that you utilize my hide on your adventure.
Like wearing it?
Yes, if that is what you choose.
Okay. I think that would be super useful.
Their head like turns to the side and they look up at the moons and then look back at you.
I am not long. Perhaps you could sit with me for a while. And then I may fade.
Yeah, whatever you want.
And the crocodile kind of climbs up on the bank of the pond and sort of curls around you two.
Tell me a story.
So, let's see, a story. One time Peach and we were walking down by the docks and we met this kid and he was from, I don't even remember. Peach, where was he from?
I think it was from Avstand over in Argaria.
And he had that weird food. It was like, it was cheese. I don't remember what kind of cheese, but it was
a giant goat cheese.
But it tasted real funny. And he said that we couldn't eat the whole block of cheese.
Oh, yeah, he did.
And he bet us some money, which, I mean, whatever. But so I said, yeah, I can definitely eat that whole block of cheese. And I couldn't.
This is his dying story he's hearing.
So that was pretty funny.
You look over, he's dead.
Like, no more.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. Is that a good story?
And then the crocodile like looks up.
It will suffice. It was humorous. I have really grown to enjoy your company. And now I must fade.
And you watch as the crocodile's milky eyes like kind of roll up into her head, and she is still.
I feel like maybe I should have told the story about that time that we met the other crocodile.
Oh man, that would have been really good, but I don't know. I think at this point, I think they just wanted some kind words as they passed.
I think that pretty much sums us up, though. So I think it was a good thing for her to remember us by.
Yeah. This is actually kind of sad.
This is super sad, but, we knew it was going to happen.
If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone with them for a little bit.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll see you soon.
All right, I'll be over here.
And where do you head?
I just head to the tree line and fuck around.
All right.
Think
Do you
about some
take
stuff.
the hide of the crocodile?
Not yet.
Oh, I mean,
Now you can
I'm
talk
already
to him.
here.
So, Phee and Nez, you guys are still on the beach.
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
Has Deanic finished telling me the importance of the moons?
Yes. So Deanic kind of explains that it's sort of his calling in life to watch the phases of the moon, because at certain times he feels more connected with them, as it is his circle. And the moons play a lot of importance in his life. And he has to carry the kind of the lineage and banner of that because there's so few of his circle. Phee,
Which is what?
circle
Of the moon?
of the moon.
Gotcha.
Phee.
This is the beach that we all came in on, right?
This is not. No,
Oh,
this is
it's
a different
different?
one. Yeah, you guys came in what you could assume would be the South Beach.
Is it windy on the beach?
It's not. No,
Oh.
it's very like if there's a breeze, it's very
Shit.
gentle.
Okay. I might just kind of walk around with my cart and just see, like,
Who wants to buy?
Yeah, I mean,
dogs,
everyone's
hot
gathered
dogs.
together.
2 pounds of diamond dust for a hot dog.
I wasn't gonna sell anything, but
I think that's funnier.
yeah. Okay,
Get your zombie dogs here.
I might as well while I'm walking around, but while I am selling things, I am gonna just kind of scan the area and kind of take it all in. It's all pretty much beachy, right?
Yeah, it's beach, ocean, tree line. It's a pretty there's no habitations or anything here.
Okay, cool.
Get your right t-shirts, commemorate.
Yeah, might
Where were
as-
you the night of the right?
Might as well sell some things.
Okay, so you're gonna try to sell some things.
Yeah. So, I'll just kind of set up abruptly. I mean, my cart's already out. I'll do my intro song to nearby people, and kind of gesture like this, spirit fingers at my cart.
People aren't really paying attention, but give me a perception check.
Okay.
I'm imagining like the Phee from A Bug's Life, the
Yes.
circus wrangler guy, where he's just like, hey!
And Nez, are you kind of occupied with Deanic?
Deanic, yeah,
Okay.
just trying to extract any information about the right that I can from any of the halflings around.
Okay.
17.
17. Everybody's kind of doing their celebratory thing. You watch as Gil walks away with
A sexy Gil.
a sexier Gil walks away.
Saunters away.
Sexier. Wink.
Yeah.
Walks away with a different group of people. You see that Uchi is kind of just almost meditating in the sand. Seems he's standing there after Nez helped him up, and he's looks like he's trying to gather himself to maybe head home. He looks really exhausted, and you can see Nez is hassling Deanic a little bit, who appears to be focused on the moons. And then you look into the crowd and you see a halfling that's looking right at you, almost curiously. and then like slowly walks up. This halfling doesn't have the same like shimmery sheen to their flesh.
Oh.
They appear to be kind of masculine in appearance, and like cocks their head at you as they approach your cart.
What have you got for sale?
Hi. Oh, you're here for the card stuff. Well, let me show you. And I'll kind of like push things forward a little bit. Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit low. We were kind of in a shipwreck situation, but I was able to save some things.
A shipwreck, you say?
Yeah. That was Luckily we got out okay.
You survived.
Yeah.
How many of you survived?
12?
Interesting. You have stones gathered from the beach.
Yeah.
Can I purchase those stones?
Those aren't for sale. Yeah. Right now I'm holding on to them, but
Everyone has a price. I will
like this
pay
guy.
top dollar for those stones. What'd you say, 1 platinum per stone?
wow, that is a lot. Unfortunately, we need to do some investigating with these, but maybe would you be willing maybe in a day or two after I can investigate them some, maybe discussing this again?
I will give you 2 platinum per stone.
Wow, that's a lot.
Give me an insight check,
Okay.
Phee.
Does he look like he's loaded?
Guess we're about to find out.
Does he look like Senator Palpatine?
17.
17. You get kind of a strange feel off of this halfling. They don't look like the other halflings. None of the other halflings seem to notice this halfling, in fact. They kind of walked through the crowd without any issue whatsoever, almost as if people were moving around them.
Like a vampire.
And they're dressed kind of like in darker colors. And even though the moons are still out and the sun is getting closer up, there's like a weird cast of shadow to their form. There's something off.
Okay.
5 platinum. Final offer.
But a halfling.
Yeah, I'm sorry, not for sale yet today.
That is unfortunate. Very unfortunate.
I mean, I'm willing to renegotiate later, but we just got these.
You notice that from that insight, you notice the halfling doesn't touch your cart either. Gets really close, but is careful not to touch it.
I will return. We can renegotiate.
Okay.
And they walk backwards rather than turn. They walk backwards into the crowd, and then as if they just kind of poofed away. You can't see him in the crowd anymore.
Well, that was a pretty weird guy, but no judgment here. So, am I nearby Nez at all?
You're probably like 40 feet from Nez.
Okay.
Knight of the right shirts. Get your Knight of the right shirts here.
Well, cart a little bit closer to Nez and be like, Did you see that guy? He was pretty interesting. Also, do you know where Gil is going?
One moment, Phee. Sorry, I'm gathering data.
And Nez ignores Phee and continues to jot notes and inquire about the right.
Okay.
All right, I guess he's busy. Well, Cart, what do you think? Should we follow Gil? Do we stay on the beach? Seems like everyone's kind of doing their own thing, and I just kind of look at it.
You receive no response.
Right, because it's Cart.
Inanimate object. Got
Yeah.
it. Hospital. Garbage can.
Yeah,
Right.
I love that movie. God. Yeah, I think I'll kind of like do the quick look at Gil, look at Nez, like back and forth.
Yeah, and Gil is now gone, so you would be looking at where he was.
Okay, Nez, I'm going to try and follow the direction Gil was going. Just, I don't know, see if there's somewhere else where I can sell some things.
He, like, doesn't even verbally acknowledge. He just kind of
Like a finger up.
acknowledges, yep, waves her away kind of thing. Like, uh-huh.
And as I start to go away, oh, but where did Can and Peach go? Do I see anyone with dandelions?
Give me a perception check.
I'm all over the place. I don't know what I'm doing. Ooh, dang. 21.
You do see a halfling that has like a dandelion crown.
Kill him.
Hey, where'd you get those dandelions?
She like looks up at you. These, I found them, and I thought they'd make a good dandelion crown.
Absolutely, they're beautiful.
Thank
but yeah,
you.
where'd you get them?
In a ways, she like looks over her shoulder. Maybe like halfway across the island. They're just dandelions. They're not special. Do you want it? I'll give you the crown. I can make another one.
I mean, that's really nice. Are you sure?
She takes it off of her head and hands it to you.
Aw. Well, thank
Here
you.
you go, yeah.
Teleports you to the hell dimension.
Just falling forever. Oh!
I'll put it on my head for now out of
And
respect.
Phee, you receive a dandelion crown.
All right.
First magic item of the game.
Yay. Oh, that's a magic item?
You can now cast 4 level 3 spells for the price of 1.
You receive no bonus to AC, but you do have a crown. Of
All right.
dandelions,
And it's
so.
cute. I
is
like
cute.
it. Okay.
And a -2 to diplomacy.
They're like, what are you, a kid?
Get the fuck out of here.
Well, thank you so much. What's your name?
Layla.
Well, thank you for the flower crown, Layla.
No problem. Thanks for participating in the rite.
You betcha. Finger guns.
And then who do you pursue?
Cross beach. Do I have anything I can flip? I'd have a coin. I'm gonna flip a coin.
Okay. Do you want me to flip it, or do you want to actually flip it? Because I have a coin in my pocket.
Oof, yeah, flip a real coin.
What's that? Is that a real coin?
Let's do,
What does each side
You gotta
represent?
call it.
What's heads, what's tails?
Heads is Gil, tails is Can.
Okay.
That's heads.
All right. You're going after Gil?
I was gonna be like,
Okay.
Tails is getting lost on the island.
Tails, you find the bunker.
Okay, and I will try to walk hurriedly to try to catch up to Gil and his gang.
Gotcha. Gil.
I'm in the middle of boasting about a fake story about how I beat up several hobgoblins on my own.
Oh, that's very interesting.
Yeah, see, I can hold my own on a ship. I told you, man.
You do a lot of storytelling.
But there's difference between the glamour, and he looks you up and down, and the manner.
How long has it been since I sucked it in?
25 minutes.
Okay. I don't know what that means, but I like a rhyme. You got any more rhymes?
No, not for now. Let's drink. The rhymes may come out.
Okay, you first, man.
Lead the way.
Well, I'm still going. Are you going?
I'm going.
What about these other guys?
They're following, yeah.
How have you been on this ship long with this captain?
The kind of stone-haired woman looks.
Yes, for quite a while.
Is he like a good captain? Pretty nice?
She just nods curtly.
I think I'm fitting in great with these guys. Gonna have a long storied time on this ship. What is the name of your ship, by the way?
The Deadlights.
The Deadlights. It's a very, very fancy sounding ship. I notice it's a caravel. It must go pretty fast, huh?
It goes fast enough. It's mostly designed for carrying cargo. It's expedited service, so when they need something delivered fast, we are the ones to do it.
Really? So it's faster than like a furtive glance.
Well, if you've been on the furtive glance, I've only heard of it, but I've heard not much outpaces the furtive glands.
Yep, that's what we like to say. But you're fast though. But can you go magically through the ocean?
If we have a salt shifter or a wind lad.
Which you don't have right now.
No.
You know, I bet a lot of people here could be that. They seem pretty talented with the ocean.
You think?
Yeah, they got the Druid powers. They probably can control nature and shit like that.
They seem fairly happy here from what I can gather, though I haven't been here often.
They seem pretty simple. But I mean, I would hate to just be in one place forever. Gotta go somewhere, right?
On that, you and I agree.
What kind of cargo you moving?
Right now, we are taking a variety of different berries and tinctures. We were supposed to pick it up here and head, but the storm has made that difficult. We loaded when we got here, but then found that the storm has become something else.
That's cool.
Give me a perception check.
I got a 14 with my extra D6.
Okay. You can hear someone coming up pretty quickly behind you, and it sounds like they're pushing something. And as you look over your shoulder, you can see Phee trying to catch up to you.
Fee's pushing the cart instead of just pushing a cart down the sand instead of.
So you see one wild hair streaming behind.
Whoa, are you okay?
Yeah, I just wanted to see where you went.
Doesn't that thing like suck up into a stick or whatever?
Yeah, but sometimes I like to just let it breathe, you know?
Well, you're getting a hell of a workout then.
Yeah, I guess you're right. What you doing?
Well, we were about to go to the tavern.
Hello, I am Lyle.
Wow, you just...
And he like bows at the waist like very deeply and then slinks back up. You're seeing what apparently is some sort of scarecrow individual, Phee.
Have I seen any?
You've never seen anything like this before. He seems to be dressed like a captain though.
Well, he just went and introduced himself.
Well, hey, Captain Lyle. I'm Phee. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too. What is such a lovely gem of the sea out here doing?
Well, right now I'm selling some things. You see anything you like?
He looks at the cart. It looks like he doesn't really know what he's looking at, and he just points. And he is pointing at, what's the fourth thing down on your list?
One pair of pants with bloody ankles.
He points at that, and you can see his pants as well are torn to shit, and like straws poking out of them.
I'll take that. How much is it?
Oh,
5 platinum.
yeah, you know, that's a good choice. You can just wash out the whatever's on the ankles. And
That
you
won't
got new
bother
pants.
me.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it's like a nice little stain. Great choice.
You don't have to keep pitching it to me. I'm going to buy them.
Okay, yeah, that's great. What do I want to charge for it?
Don't you have like an inventory sheet or something with the prices?
8 platinum.
I do. Let me take it out
I'll
here.
give you 2 gold for them.
Okay,
Damn,
that
That's
sounds
a good deal on pants, man.
Yeah, I'll take 2 gold. That
He
sounds
hands
good.
you 2 gold, so go ahead and add that to your inventory and remove the bloody pants.
Okay, well, happy pants.
Yes, happy pants. Is this,
Happy pants.
And he looks at you, Gil.
is she a friend of yours, Gantz?
You could, yes, I know her, yep.
Very nice.
She was on the boat with me
Will
that
she-
capsized.
Will she be a member of the crew as well?
I don't know, can you do stuff on like a ship?
I mean, yeah, you saw me, like, do some windy stuff and...
Oh, She might be a good salt shifter now that I think about it. Or
What?
Or the wind person.
Yeah, I can wind.
Really? Mm-hmm. Show me.
I'll go ahead and grab my necklace, and as I do that, some leaves kind of fly around me, and I just kind of... Is there anything nearby to blow over?
You've got some trees and some leaves and stuff.
Okay, so I'll just like push some air towards some of the leaves in the tree. Just have a nice little ricochet air gust.
Okay. Yeah, go. What are you using?
I will use my gust cantrip.
Okay. So you just like gust?
Mm-hmm.
How consistently can you use that?
I mean, pretty
She's always blowing
consistently.
shit around the place.
Yeah.
Well, we are in need of a Zephyrman, so if you...
That's what they're called. I always asked, but he never told me.
Cocks his head at you.
Interesting. Maybe. I like to drink with any potential candidates to come aboard, so...
Okay.
Do you drink, Phee?
Yeah.
And you, Gans?
I will drink anyone under the table.
And Phee, you notice that he's calling Gil Gans.
Gans, huh?
Yeah, it's a nickname.
Huh.
And
You've got a lot of names.
so
Like if you take Gildebrand out of my name and then put a Z at the end, that's what you get.
Ah. Can.
he cocks his head.
Gildebrand.
Shit.
Lead the way to the tavern, Gans.
Will do.
All right, Can. After what seems to be like maybe 10 minutes, Peach kind of like comes over to you, and he seems to have a bundle, and he kind of gestures to it.
Yeah, this is, well.
And he like he like seems really
sobbing
awkward.
and taking the skin off the ground.
I'm sorry!
You didn't want help with that?
No. I talked to her before, a few weeks ago, and she told me what she wanted.
Okay. So, does it have to be, like, sewn into something?
No, she said that, set it out, dry it, and watch the magic happen.
Okay.
And he hands you this bundle of like crocodile hide. Can you give me a perception check?
18.
You hear movement through the trees behind you.
I turn around.
You see a form moving through the trees toward you. It's Uchi.
What?
Hey, Can.
He looks sluggish. He's very exhausted looking.
How's it going?
Okay. What are you doing over here? What about the rite?
The right's over.
Well, don't you need to rest?
I should be, but I noticed you weren't there, so I wanted to see if everything was alright.
Yeah, everything's fine. I just had some stuff I needed to do.
He looks past you and he at the crocodile and looks back.
That's heavy.
Yeah. And I think I told the wrong story at the end.
All stories are the right story.
But yeah, everything's fine. Did the rite go okay?
Yeah, they're all back, but I'm worried because I used a lot of energy doing that, and this is kind of time sensitive. Your grandmother, Ruka, she's in danger.
Well, do we even know where she is?
I have an idea.
Okay.
You know the Northwest Island?
Yeah?
Just a little ways out.
Yeah.
A few nights ago, I saw some curious flashes there, and...
Wait, like the same kind of flashes from last night?
Different. These ones, I think they were portals.
Oh, man. To where?
I don't know, but I get the feeling that maybe they were from some other plane. I don't think they're from the prime material plane.
Wait, do you think that she went through one of the portals?
No, I'm still getting a sense that she's here. But I don't think we have a lot of time. That beast was bad, Can. It was real bad.
Well, then we have to get over there.
Yeah, we do. I think you should get your friends to help. I know you're technically not an adult, but we don't have a lot of Circle of the Moon here. And I think we could use you.
Yeah, I can do it.
I know you can. Peach sings your praises almost daily.
I mean, that's just because Peach is my best friend, but...
Yeah, but you're also, like, super capable and really strong.
So are you, Peach.
Uchi just kind of like nods with a little bit of a smile.
I don't want to worry the others. This seems bad. I think a smaller group would be better. If you can round up your friends and we can go, we might have a chance. I'm gonna try to find a salve or a potion, but I think I'm gonna be a little bit handicapped going into this.
Okay. Is everyone still at the beach?
There's a lot of people at the beach. I think the Dragonborn is there, but your other two friends, they went off somewhere.
Okay, we have to go find them.
Okay. I might hang out here for a minute, but when you're ready, I'll meet you at the Northwest Beach.
Okay.
Okay?
All right, well, are you sure you don't need anything right now?
If I do, Peach can grab it for me.
Okay.
And Peach like sticks his chest out.
Yeah, I can do it, Gramps. I'll make sure that anything that you need, I can get. All right, now I would really like some water if you have any.
And Peach like pulls this like gourd out and he pops the top off and hands it to Uchi and he takes a long draft.
Yeah. That's better.
All right, I have to go.
Be quick. Good luck.
I take off.
Okay. Which direction are you heading? Are you heading towards the beach or are you heading towards town?
I'm going to head towards the beach first,
Okay.
scoop up this one,
Okay.
and then go find the others.
Okay. Nezrah,
Mm-hmm.
you have finished getting kind of a rundown from Dinik, who has given you a lot of information about how he kind of perceives the moons. You get the sense that once he realized how interested you were, he was like you remember season 1 Tomar, kind of like that, very like a fervor in how he's talking about the moons, and the moons are very important to the people. And as a Circle of the Moon druid, he is one of an elite few that has like an ultimate connection to the moons. And he just kind of like goes on this big long story about, how him and Can, when they were younger, they were two of three that were able to kind of take on the mantle. And he talks about how there's only two others other than them three that are Circle of the Moon druids here in this village.
Who was the third that didn't, take to the...
He tells you that the name of the other Circle of the Moon that's around their age is Fuja.
Fuja.
Mhm.
All right. And he's the dunce of the group?
No, Fuja, she's actually a very, very talented Circle of the Moon. Maybe the most talented of the younger generation.
Gotcha.
This is all very fascinating. Do you know how it corresponds directly with the resurrection rite?
He kind of like looks around. The resurrection is something that only really powerful druids can do. I've only seen Uchi do it, and that's only every once in a while. We don't die often here, but when we do, Uchi is always able to bring us back.
Do the phases of the moon affect the rite in any way? For example, the way that they are positioned tonight. Does that amplify or hinder the rite at all?
Well, the way they are tonight, no. As long as they're all visible, that makes it a little bit easier. If, say, all of them were dark, it would be a lot more difficult for Uchi to perform it. I think the more full that they are, all of them, the easier it becomes to access it and the less likelihood of failure.
This is all very good. Thank you, D-Nick.
Nezrah, what is your passive perception?
12.
Can. You see Nezrah talking to D-Nick as you reach the beach. Nezrah does not notice you. He's scribbling furiously in his book, and his back is turned to you.
I race up to him.
Nezrah.
Yes, Ken, hello. You missed the rite. This was incredible. Have you ever seen this before?
Yeah, I've seen it.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's really cool. Hey, we have to go. The plan,
but
it has to start early.
So much data to go
Okay,
over.
well, we have to go find the others. Do you know where they went?
I look around. I don't think I saw where they went.
No, you have no idea. There's no way you would be able to tell.
Is Fee's cart still there?
Nope.
Okay.
She literally pushed it down the beach.
Yeah, she's like running with the cart.
Can we discern
Tracks?
cart tracks?
Give me a survival check.
That'd be a very convenient time to push a cart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, both of you can do that.
I don't think I've ever done a survival. I probably did at one point, but 9.
Okay.
I'm going to use that. Okay.
The D6.
Yeah, you got it.
23.
You got it covered.
Okay. So yeah, Nezrah, you're like looking around. You have no possible clue. Like you can't even believe that they got past you. Like,
It's only been moments.
Yeah. As far as you're concerned, you've been so absorbed by this that the world just like disappeared because you were seeking this information.
I confess
They're right
seem to
there.
have lost track of them.
Can points out immediately where the tracks. You see the tracks of the cart, like skeetering off into the woods.
I hope they didn't get lost in there.
Well, I mean, if they did, let's go save them.
Let's go.
Okay, lead the way.
All right, you guys follow the tracks very easily. You guys, Gil and Phee, you finally arrive at the inn.
Also,
Or sorry, the tavern.
Anyway, I know the guy in here. Super chill guy. He will give you drinks for free. Well,
That's
I guess you
good.
gotta give him something. Do you have any drugs?
Oh my god.
He like looks around.
And we're in our territory
I
now.
thought you said you've been on the sea before.
I mean, you could just be an honest shipment guy, not a smuggler. I don't know.
He looks at his crew and they all start laughing.
Yeah. I elbow a Phee. Like we're in on the joke.
What?
Anyway, let's go in
He
here.
knocks on the breezeway's door, and there's no answer.
That's weird. I try and open it.
It is locked.
What time is it?
It's very early in the morning.
Oh, shit.
Did we sleep?
No.
I forget it's daytime. People are probably not drinking right now.
Ah.
It's been a very long day. Do you have any drinks on your boat?
You brought me here. I thought we were going to drink.
Yeah, I mean, I sold the place a little prematurely. I forgot. I mean, I lost track of time.
At that moment, the door opens and you can see like a very like bleary-eyed halfling like look in at you guys.
Oh, hey.
Hey, you're alive.
Yeah, boy, those mushrooms,
Yeah,
man.
you had a lot of it.
And he just kind of like rests back on his laurels.
Anyway, what can I help you with?
What time do you open? I brought some friends who wanted to partake.
You spending money?
Probably, yeah.
No, then you can come in right now.
Come to this bar. He gives you free drinks. Are you going to spend money? Yeah.
I've decided no.
He wasn't.
Give me bar.
He opens the door and it's really dark inside, but he just starts snapping and torches start lighting.
Ooh, that's a cool trick.
Yeah. You got any more of those mushrooms?
I mean, yeah, but are you sure?
No, I'm going on a date tomorrow, and it would be
say no
great to be
more.
able to have those, take a little boat out into the middle of the ocean and just trip balls,
Oh,
man.
and I wish I had the love shrooms.
What?
I don't have them right now, but man, they are a party.
Oh, nah, those ones will do fine, man. There's nothing like, man, I found myself out near the beach last night. I was just staring at the sky.
You were on the beach last night, huh?
Yeah, I went out, just next to the harbor. It was great.
Oh, yeah. All right. Okay, well, how about if I give you a full shroom, then you treat my friends to drinks.
He like looks at the crew.
There's a lot of value in this one shroom.
Yeah, but
he seems hesitant once he realizes like who you're with.
Yeah, no, come on in. That's fine. Yeah.
See, I've got the hookups.
And you watch as Lyle kind of like pushes past in the door and sits down at the bar.
What do we have?
And he goes by the bar. He's just like,
Let's see here.
and he starts just pouring drinks. And he's like,
I heard about the
Morning fog.
morning fog.
and so he makes some morning fogs for you guys and sets them down. And then he looks at you, Gil.
Can I get the mushroom?
Oh, yeah. Here you go.
Sweet.
And he tucks it into his robe. Nez and Can.
Mm-hmm.
You guys follow the trail back to the breezeway.
It's kind of early, isn't it?
From what I've gathered of Gil, it's never too early or too late, it seems.
That's a beautiful way of looking at life.
I suppose so.
And we walk inside.
After you.
Yeah, you guys push over and you see that there's a group in here. Looks like from just a cursory glance, what's you guys' passive perception? 12 and
16.
all right, yeah, it looks like maybe they're seafaring sorts. Most of the people that travel here are. You do see that one of the crew looks to be some sort of scarecrow. Another is like a...
Have I ever seen something like that before?
No, neither of you have. Another is a woman with like stone gray hair. There is what appears to be some sort of like half lizard humanoid with them. And there's also like a gnome sitting at the bar who looks real rough. He's got like a network of scars on his throat and down his collarbone, which his shirt is kind of like open. So you can see he's
All of them are super weird, and I've just been chatting them
no,
up.
they look that your general idea is that they look pretty rough.
It's the fucking crew from like the Davy Jones. From Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, and you guys see that
And
Phee,
Gil's just like, hey, buddies.
Phee and Gil are in there with them and they're drinking.
I look at Can. I go, I'll join you in a moment. And I just like back up to the wall and get out my notebook and I start sketching the Scarecrow man.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, I run up to the table.
Phee,
Okay.
do you want a drink?
Sure.
Guys.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
You're
Hi.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah, of course I'm okay.
Right.
We have to start that plan a little early. Like now.
The plan. Yeah. Right.
I want you, Nezrah, to give me a perception check.
We have a D6 this round? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and use that. Fuck. 9.
You don't notice anything weird or anything? Yeah.
Okay. Can.
Yeah.
All right. I gotta come clean with you. I already came clean with Peach. I don't know if you talked to Peach at all, but
I just saw Peach.
did you say anything about me or the plan?
No, we had like some other things going on. I'm sorry you didn't come up, but next time I see him, we can definitely spend some time on the topic.
It's fine. It's fine.
Shit.
It's nothing. It's not personal or anything. We weren't actively avoiding you.
Vicious.
I'm not worried about it, but
Okay, well, I
mean,
just don't want you to feel left out because, like, I know Peach and I have kind of a special relationship, and I just don't want you to think that, like, because Peach and I are such close friends, that you and I aren't going to be, like, awesome adventuring partners. So
yeah.
we're cool.
Oh well. Okay. Well, we might not be.
Oh, what's up?
I kind of lied to you. I never.
About what part?
All of it.
What?
I didn't ever get a note
So
from
what's
you.
your real name?
Oh, it's that. I didn't lie about that. I don't have a plan. I don't have a boat. I was trying to steal the boat that we were on when we got here.
What?
I haven't been a smuggler for a couple of years now, and I don't know how I can help you.
Well,
I was talking to these guys trying to get on a boat out of here because I didn't want to break it to you that I'm shitty. But apparently that we're all grounded here anyway, so I don't know what to do.
well, do you still know how to use a boat?
I mean, yeah, I know how to use a boat. I just don't have one.
Do you still know how to, like, get around the sea? Do you know how to find stuff?
Yeah, probably.
Do you still know people around?
I can talk to people. I talked to these guys, made some friends here today.
They're like, hey! They raise their hands.
I think we still could make it work.
You don't sound very upset about it.
I mean, if it was never true to begin with, then I can't really get upset about something that was never gonna happen, so
Wow, that's very cool of you, actually.
all we can do now is just figure it out from here.
All right. I guess I
mean,
can help you.
But now I kind of know what you're like, so I probably will assume that I might have to come up with a secondary plan moving forward.
Right.
And I promise this isn't going to affect the conversation that Peach and I have later about you.
I mean, I can be there for the conversation. If
Oh
it's
yeah,
easier.
if you want to, you totally can.
Great.
Like, we can talk about whatever you want.
So you sent a letter. How did you send it? Who did you send it to?
I sent it with a fish.
You just sent a letter on a fish?
Yeah, like you find a fish and you become friends with a fish and you know them for like a while and then you meet their family a little bit and you trust them and they trust you and they're like, I go out all the time and they're like, if you see this dude, can you take him a note? And they're like, yeah.
I don't know if anyone got that letter, and that fish might be dead, depending on how you put that note on it. But, I mean, if it went to where you wanted it to go, like if you have some magical power, then someone else would have gotten it.
Gil gets it 3 weeks later.
But, okay.
In his, like, fish salad.
Swims up to his corpse in the ocean.
I'm deciding here now, right now, I'm turning over a new leaf. I will no longer lie to you all.
I like that saying a lot.
Okay.
I haven't heard that before.
I'm not lying to you all.
Is that a saying where you're from?
Well, I'm saying it. And I'm from wherever I am right now.
Right on. Okay, so things are a little dicey right now. As you all know, my grandma is gone.
Your grandma is gone.
She is missing. Yeah, she was taken.
I don't know.
Okay, well, I mean, getting everyone up to speed. She was taken, and we have to go find her. And then we can proceed on to the other part of the plan. So, we have to go sail to another island. It's not far, it's really close.
Okay.
Are we going alone to this place?
Well, I mean, like... So Uchi wants to keep it a little hush-hush so people don't get too freaked out about it.
Nez, I need a perception check from you.
Again? Okay.
You're making the shittiest perceptor.
I am going to
Perceptive.
roll analog this time.
On your fucking laptop. How'd that
Throws
work
it into
for
the
you?
screen.
12.
The only thing you notice is that
Can I use my other inspiration to re-roll?
Yeah.
that gives you advantage.
You only have minutes anyway.
Hey!
That's better. 18.
Okay, you watch the scarecrow looking guy who's been sipping and talking with his crew. You notice that his head kind of cocked to the side when they started talking about different things, especially when Gil admitted that he'd been lying. His head kind of cocks to the side.
Am I able to hear the conversation?
Yeah,
as
you
well?
can hear the conversation.
Okay, so I know what's causing that to happen. Okay.
Yeah, and then you watch him cock his head to the other side and then kind of turn and stay in that position for a second and then go back to drinking.
Which way did he turn to face?
He turned to the right to face them,
Uh-huh.
and then he suddenly cocked his head to the left.
I follow his gaze to see what he was looking at.
You couldn't tell what he was looking at because his back is to you, but he turned kind of to your left.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as if he was listening to something.
What's over there?
With your 18, you don't really see anything.
Okay.
How long has it been since the beach? Since I sucked it in? Or I mean the harbor, I guess.
Since the harbor, 48 minutes.
Okay. So in 12 minutes, my disguise
turn
is
back
gonna...
into a pumpkin.
Yeah.
It's all the beer.
Sorry, my girdle broke.
Right to my gut.
How about you guys? Do you want to go to another island? Can we take your boat? That'd be really convenient.
Oh, do you have a boat?
They're boat guys.
Cool.
They kind of look at you.
We could possibly be contracted to travel.
Like a disease?
Something seems to be halting his speech a little bit. It's really weird.
Okay, we don't have a lot of time, so we need to get something moving.
Is my eye doing anything funky around this guy?
Is it open?
Yeah. I haven't taken it off. I mean, I haven't put it back on since the beach.
Your eye seems to be kind of gesturing over towards the door. Yes.
Am I getting any vibes from this guy?
Give me an insight check.
Scarecrow vibes. I glance over at the door.
Give me perception check.
Killian Murphy.
Ooh, 25.
23.
Nice.
Okay, so for your insight, you can see that this is a very it's a hard to read individual because they don't have a facial expression or anything, but body language, he's tense. And something's distracting him. With your perception, you can see that the captain is distracted by something in the same direction as your eye, but you're not seeing anything that is really throwing up any red flags. And then with your perception, Gil and Nez, with your rolling perception, you guys see the captain suddenly, his hand flashes to his side, he withdraws a blade really quickly and then hurls it at you, Nezrah.
Whoa.
No.
And you watch as the blade stops right in front of you, as if in midair, and then black ichor starts dripping out of midair as a form appears in front of you. Some tall, long creature's invisibility fades, and it slumps to the ground, and you guys are looking at what you believe to be some sort of abyssal creature. And that's where we're going to end for the night.
Wow.
Got a reptile situation all up in
That's
his
cool.
Invisible.
in his abur.
Shit.
Shit indeed.
Maybe I'll find out more about the Shadowfell then.
Hey. Oh, what?
Wow.
Shadowfell. Dun, 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 dun,
Shadowfell.
Shadowfell.
God damn it.
All right. So, I want you guys to tell me why you deserve inspiration next episode.
My data gathering.
Data gathering.
I came clean.
Dandelion crown.
I have a crocodile skin.
Very nice. That's very simply put, but you guys get inspiration! All right, now it's time for tonight's MVPC! Celebratory noises. Most valuable player character. I want you guys to tell me who deserves an additional D10 of inspiration. Now, for your benefit and the audience's benefit, Nez is 1. Gil is 2, Phee is 3, and Can is 4. On the count of 3, I want you guys to hold up the number of fingers corresponding to the person you believe deserves MVPC. I'll give you a moment to decide, and then we will vote. All right, 1, 2, 3, vote. All right, we've got 3 votes for Gil.
5.
Forgot what my thumb did.
We've got 3 votes for Gil and 1 vote for Can. Gil, why'd you vote for Can?
Ken was really cool about
Yes.
my lying. I thought they were going to get really upset. But Ken truly just flows with it, and that's really cool. And weird gator friend. It's really cool too.
And that cheese
gator
wheel
friend.
story.
Gator friend in the mouth.
It's a crocodile.
Yeah, crocodile. Sorry.
Can I change my vote?
Can, why did you vote for Gil?
I voted for Gil because he did come clean to me and was finally honest, which I appreciate, but also because he potentially secured us a vessel.
Very nice.
Very useful, potentially.
Phee, why'd you vote for Gil?
Well, I voted for Gil because I was very happy that he came clean. I was like wondering how deep he was going to like get buried in his lies, and
He's not good at it.
Yeah, it was starting to get a little unnerving. So I'm glad he finally came clean about some things, and I also liked that he didn't like expel me from, hanging out with him and his cool friends. So that was fun.
Very nice. And Nez, why did you vote for Gil?
Just continuing to branch out and not be tethered to any one specific, quest. He's just always kind of doing his own thing and meeting other people. And even though he's coming clean, he's still lying about other things, which is hilarious to me. So I'm going to confess to this while still technically lying to everybody in the bar with his appearance and whatnot, and other little things. And then also, procuring a vessel is potentially securing a vessel with potentially super badass characters is awesome. So.
All right, that means tonight's MVPC is Gildebrand Molani. Take that D10 and do something with it again. Hey!
I gotta save it for a history roll. Someday I'm gonna remember something.
Oh, boy. All right. Well, that's it for tonight, folks. Thanks for listening. Thanks to Adrian Von Ziegler for that beautiful background music. Thanks to all of you listeners. We really love and appreciate every single one of you beautiful, fine folk. If you would like to help support us and make us warlocks, check out our Patreon and become a patron at patreon.com/D20_syndicate. Some of your otherworldly abilities will be creating an NPC with me, getting a swag bag. You'll have access to behind the scenes content, bonus content. You'll also get access to all of these episodes that you know and love so well early. You'll get it before anybody else. There's nothing like exclusivity. I mean, there's some things like exclusivity, but this is the best that we can offer. Yes, those love mushrooms, as Gil put them. Yep. But yeah, check out the Patreon and see if there's anything that trips your crossbow. Also, if you like what you hear, please, please, please consider leaving a review and rating us on Apple Podcasts. I always want to call it iTunes or Apple Tunes, or I sound like a boomer. Applecast. on your Apple Tunes.
One on the Apple Tunes.
You know, on the boob tubes.
Yeah. Upload your Gamecast and get on those interwebs.
Just call up the internet and then look up D20 Syndicate podcast into Jeeves. And then
That old lady who would type like, "Can you tell me where this is, please?" to Google. So cute.
Please
that's
take
how we
me
were
to
taught as kids. Like complete sentences with grammar. You ask Jeeves a question.
Get on altavista.com and find the D20 Syndicate podcast and then leave us a review. If you leave us a review, we will read it on the show. And there's no holds bar. As long as it's not like super unprofessional, we'll probably read it. Even if it's unprofessional, we'll,
I don't think professionalism is the thing we're going for or the thing we
as
care
long
about.
as it doesn't involve
Why have I been wearing a
speech.
3-piece suit this entire time then?
We just thought that was your thing. man.
Fanciness?
It's
We thought it was
clearly
a
not my
status thing. Thought it
I
was
thought-
like,
What are we supposed to say? Do you want a high five?
a little.
Okay.
well, shit. Okay.
Can you high five in that suit?
No, I cannot. Actually, my radial
It's very
movement.
stiff.
Yeah, the blood flow has been cutting off very slowly through the course of the
He
episode.
dunks it in liquid nitrogen to get rid of the folds,
Wrinkles?
wrinkles. Clothing
This guy
folds.
irons.
This guy doesn't 3-piece suit. I'll tell you that much.
Nope. 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 No, sir.
Now who's pronouncing words weird, Matt B?
Oh, that sounded weird.
We suck.
We have fun.
I like it.
But yeah, so check us out. And I don't think you guys realize how helpful it is to rate us. So if you are a listener and you like what you hear, if you haven't yet rated us on specifically Apple Podcasts, check us out and throw a rating at us. If you want to give us 5 stars, that'd be great too. No pressure, but pressure. Other than that, I think that's it for tonight.
Yeah, is it?
Stop making fun of me in my 3-piece suit.
Yeah.
Thank yous. All right, that's it for tonight, folks. Thanks for listening. I am your host and DM, Seth, and this is the D20 Syndicate podcast, where we go on adventures so you don't have to. Adios, motherfucker!
Goodbye.
Thanks, Adrian Von Ziegler.
Ham.
Titties.
Hey, Seth. Could you do me a huge favor? When you're...
Was that the favor?
Nope. Sorry. Could you grab my beer that's behind you on my amp? Por favor.
You mean you're
Nope.
Like this new patron, you can hop on to patreon.com/D20_.
We get it.
Patreon.com/D20_Cinder.
Cinderblock.
The Syndicate podcast.
Restore the Snyderverse.
D20 Snyder Cut podcast.
D20 cinder block foot.
That's for you, bud.
I got like 89%.
Oh, I am impressed.
Yeah.
Someone
no,
got his life together.
I understand why you would think I would need it, but I don't.
I'm so proud of you.
I did my homework and I charged
But
my
what about
phone.
your pager?
Oh, fuck. I left that in my patient.
Sewed it right up.
So sorry about that, Lindsay. You're gonna hear a beep from time to time.
Yep. But at least he fixed your sciatica.
I missed
Sciatica?
something.
Oh, no.
D20
I
Sciatica
sewed her butt
podcast.
closed. Whoops.
Anyway, we have a new patron.